This is 5 on your side at 6. Focused on you.
We begin with breaking news in North St. Louis, where we are told police came under fire. This is happening on Ferris Avenue near Goodfellow and Natural Bridge. There was a live picture of the scene. It's not clear what led up to the shooting. No officers were hit. There are suspects in custody. We have a crew on the scene. You can look for updates on KSTK.com, on the 5 on Your Side app, and tonight on 5 on Your Side at 10.
Tonight, the Ferguson community is remembering a mother and her 4 children who died in a house fire this week. Loved ones and city leaders are coming forward to speak about the tragedy. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Kelly Jackson. Ann Allred is off tonight.
And I'm Mike Bush. Today, our Justina Coronel spoke to the Ferguson mayor and a family friend. And she joins us now live from the home on Clay Avenue. Justina.
Mike and Kelly, several people I spoke to say that they are just devastated by this news. They say the mom, Birdie, was a light in the community.
The city is just heartbroken, especially her neighbors.
Stuffed bears and crime scene tape sit in front of this Ferguson home. It's a stark reminder of what's been lost.
Ferguson, we come together when there are crises.
A crisis that took 5 lives. Bernadine Birdie Prusiner and her 4 children, 2-year-old Millie, 6-year-old Jackson, and 9-year-old twin girls Ellie and Ivy died in a fire Monday morning. While police have not yet released a cause, they say it appears suspicious.
She literally poured her heart and soul into everything.
Prusiner was a Lewis and Clark University assistant professor and coordinated the child development and education programs. They said she brought an energy and illuminated such a bright light of positivity.
She was well known with her work and love for animals.
Trish Seifred felt this positivity herself. She worked with Prusiner hiring her animals for commercial work.
Everything that she did was just really remarkable. There was nothing that she couldn't do. And really just a shining example of how to be, how to live the ultimate life.
Beyond being an animal lover, 5 on Your Side learned Prusiner was an actress, author, and urban farmer.
Not just Birdie, but her 4 wonderful children as well. And they were every bit as gifted as she was.
It's a gift she'll hold dear, knowing it's a gift they brought to this world.
She was a gift to be around, and she definitely will be a lot missed.
We did ask police more questions today, asking them why they believe this case seems to be suspicious. They said they hope to share more information tomorrow with the cause of the fire. Reporting live, Justina Coronel, 5 on Your Side.
Now an update on a deadly fire that happened today in St. Charles. We have learned the names of a couple killed in an apartment complex this morning. It happened at the Sherman Square Apartments. That's on Sherman Drive near I-70. 5 on Your Side's Annie Krall is live with an update on the investigation. Annie?
Well, exactly, Kelly. And just behind me a few moments ago, some wooden panels have gone up and those windows have been boarded up. We've been here at the Sherman Square Apartments pretty much all day. And now we fortunately know the names of the 2 victims who died in this fire. Their names are Mary and Richard Martin. In fact, the first call came in at about 6:30 this morning, and St. Charles fire crews raced to the scene. 2 people were found dead inside. Police confirmed just hours ago that their names are 78-year-old Mary Martin and her husband, 79-year-old Richard Martin. Police say through the heavy smoke they were able to speak with the victims who were on the main floor. But by the time fire crews arrived, they say the apartment was filled with flames, and it was too late.
And the police went into the building and tried to yell from the doorway to them. I believe that's actually how this call originated. It came in as a police disturbance. Neighbors could hear people yelling, but they didn't know what the situation was.
I looked outside, saw some cops running, and then bangs on my door saying, "Get out, there's an active fire, hurry," and we had to rush.
Now, there were several other people who were able to escape this building. One firefighter was injured in his leg, and unfortunately he is recovering tonight. That's going to take a little bit of time. We've also heard from St. Charles Fire Department that they still are unsure what caused this fire. We will continue to keep you updated on air and online at KSTK.com. For now, though, reporting live in St. Charles, Annie Krall, 5 on Your Side.
And we have another fire to tell you about. Investigators say a fire in an apartment building in Blackjack was an accident caused by a cigarette. 18 people, 9 adults and 9 children were forced from their homes. It's not clear when they will be allowed back. The fire started last night in the garage at the Paddock Village Apartments on Culpeper Drive. Firefighters were called back to the apartments several hours later when a fire rekindled in a gutter. They quickly put it out. No one's hurt.
A standoff that lasted for several hours in South St. Louis is over, and tonight one man is in custody. It all happened this morning in the Lafayette Square neighborhood. There were gunshots as U.S. Marshals tried to serve a warrant. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer has new details on the standoff. Diamond.
As soon as I moved there, he just automatically took to us, and we took to him. He checks our oil for us in the summertime. He always stops and speaks.
Nikisha Smith, who preferred not to be on camera, says her neighbor is the one who was involved in an hours-long standoff with U.S. Marshals. Smith says he's in his early 60s. Police have not released his name, but said gunfire erupted after U.S. Marshals attempted to serve a warrant to a suspect in the 2300 block of Albion Place just after 7 a.m. A spokesperson for the U.S. Marshals told 5 on Your Side Tuesday afternoon the suspect had a federal pretrial violation and failed to maintain status while being out on bond.
One shot was fired by the subject. A 7250 was activated. We talked the subject out of the residence. There are no reported injuries.
The SWAT team said the man's name over and over again, trying to get him out of the house safely and answer the phone. Eventually, they brought the suspect out uninjured just before noon Tuesday.
There was one other person in the residence at the time, and that person came out willingly.
Keisha Moore says her son was at school nearby and that the situation hits too close to home.
When I walk out my house, I'm covering myself daily, covering your kids, cover your homes, cover your children. This is the time we're in.
There were no reported injuries during the standoff, and U.S. Marshals tell us that the FBI and SLMPD will lead the ongoing investigation.
Diamond, thanks. A second wave of hundreds of Missouri National Guard troops and state troopers are preparing to head to Texas to install barbed wire at the southern border.
Missouri Governor Mike Parson's move escalates the red state feud with the federal government, which is under review in the courts. Our political editor Mark Maxwell has new details from Parson's deployment announcement.
Just moments ago, Missouri Governor Mike Parson announced this new deployment. It will cost Missouri taxpayers $2.3 million, he said, to send 22 highway patrol officers and 200 National Guard troops to Texas. This is in addition to another deployment. Parson said the National Guard will take sides with Texas and assist in installing razor barbed wire along the southern border. This executive order comes 1 month after the U.S. Supreme Court said Border Patrol agents can take down the razor wire that Texas was already putting up. Parson illustrated the deadly impact that fentanyl has had in Missouri. He claimed the cartel's drug trafficking was responsible for the deaths of 63 kids across the state last year. Parson also said he's acting in concert with 14 red state governors as they escalate their ongoing feud with President Biden's White House.
We still have people dying from fentanyl. We still have people being trafficked. We still have nearly 2 million people who have not only entered this country illegally, but gotten away under the Biden administration. And it's all because of the non-existent security between ports of entry.
Border Patrol agents working to secure that area had also supported the recent bipartisan measure in Congress to try and update those immigration laws. Parson appeared to side with them and disagree with Republican Senators Eric Schmitt and Josh Hawley in saying that Congress should take action here.
Congresswoman Cori Bush fed up with mail delays in the St. Louis area. The letter she sent today demanding action.
Plus, a massive demolition project in South St. Louis. Why many living nearby say it's about time.
And we are tracking some potential thunderstorms as we head towards early on Thursday morning. We're back to time it out for you.